Tuesday afternoon. What are we? Quarter to one. I've not been asleep, but I've been relaxing. And the hard thing is, when you're relaxing, I got so relaxed. Alarm went off, and now it's like, right, now I've got to G up because I've got some hill sprints to do. Do hill sprints every Tuesday. This time every Tuesday, no matter the weather. And it just so happens today is a lovely day for it. It's mild, surprisingly, in October. So we'll get the hills done with John, my fitness coach. I'm going to have now a gel. Give me some energy, give me that boost to get maximum output. And we're now operating a Whoop band. Whoop whoop. Something I've started using with my nutritionist, Paul O'Neill. He's got the access to log on and see, I think I've only just started wearing this yesterday, but I think that it's heart rate, resting, calories, recovery, all that mad data that tells us.
I think you can see how successful your sleep's been as well.
Yeah, see how good I'm sleeping. I think I sleep pretty good, but we'll see what this says in a couple of days. Jesus Christ. These are from Joke Shop, they don't want you to fucking go into it. So why hill sprints? We all know hill sprints are disgusting and horrible. And boxing, you've just got to be as fit as possible, and you've got to just get comfortable being uncomfortable. Me and John, we like to say that a lot. So that's what it's about. Sprints are brilliant for fitness. Throwing sprints on a hill, it's harder. It conditions your legs.
Do you know how long your hill is? How long in texture? Is that what you measure?
It's roughly. So we'll go up a hill and we turn and we carry on sprinting over the bridge. It's over a motorway bridge. That just prolongs the effort, as John likes to say. And it's thereabouts a minute, probably just under a minute when we're going at full speed. And usually, I think we was back on it a couple of weeks ago, straight after the fight, and we dropped it back to 10 sprints, so 10 hill sprints. There's 3 different hills we use, different gradients and different shapes and sizes, different gradients.
You said radiant.
Radiants. So we after that fight, when I come back in following week, dropped it down to 10, and then usually adds 1 or 2, depending how nasty he's feeling, on. So last week I had a recovery session because me and my wife, we did the marathon, so I needed to get my legs recovered. So I was out of action on the hill sprints last week, so I don't know if he's going to drop me back down to help me catch up, or whether he's going to just throw me carrying at deep end and do, might be up to 14.
What recovery do you do between the hills?
So our recovery between hill sprints is a jog back down the hill.
Okay.
So we will literally
How long does that take?
be just over a minute.
So it's not you're not walking down?
No, so yeah, so we'll sprint up the hill, turn round, and a steady jog back down. And the jog back down is to get our heart rate down, and hopefully by the time we get to the bottom, heart rate's down enough to go again. And if it's not, you're just going to be even more tired. But that's what it does. That's what it trains your heart and your cardiovascular system, if we want to get scientific. That's what it trains it to do. That's what's getting fitter in. So things now are a little bit different. When I was back working on tools, and then doing boxing as well, I still trained all year, but it were harder to maintain a solid level of fitness like I do now, being a full-time athlete. So what we do now is we use a heart rate monitor. This is for John. So that's connected up to a device, and John gets to see what my heart rate's doing, to make sure. It's mainly on recovery, making sure, it's obviously to make sure that I'm not giving my best. He'll know if I've not give my best, because my heart rate won't go up to the maximum that he knows I can get it to.
Where does your heart rate go
So we're doing a VO2 test with John to find out what my maximum heart rate is. Mine maxes out at about 167. I can't seem to get it any higher than that.
Is that because you're dead when you're resting?
Yeah, I think it's to do with my heart rate being so low. You know, I have a resting heart rate between 30 and 35 beats a minute. You know, a really slow heart rate, efficient heart rate, what John says. So John likes to use this and check the numbers of making sure I hit it, but by the time I've jogged back down, it's never going to go back down to in the 30s, but it likes to get it down to in the 90s. So he knows that, you know, by the time I'm doing my little recovery run down the hill, my heart rate's recovered and I'm good to go again. You know, when there's that...
Liken this to the breaks in the ring?
Yeah, like boxing's explosive. You're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. So that's why we jog down the hill, because you never get to rest fully in boxing while there's a round, you know, while you're actually boxing. So if you can recover your heart while you're still moving, you know, you make it similar to if you've just done a big attack, you got your heart rate up, you need to go on back foot, you need to just box and move and get your heart rate back down to recover. That's what we're trying to emulate here. So just had my gel, that'll be on its way down to where it needs to go and start pumping it around my body. And yeah, got a good session in today. So we're doing now, I think it's about, is it half a mile this, John? So half a mile, jog down to hills as us warm up, and we hit the hills and we hit it hard.
What we doing? What we doing?
14 sprints today, so we'll do 10 on the longer hills, and then over the other side of the motorway there's a shorter one to finish on. We get bulk of hard work done here, finish on the short ones.
Okay.
On the corner, Maxie, kick it on, there's a bit more in there, let's go! Let's go, kick it on the corner.
How
So
many?
we are 8 hills in, 2 more left on the big hill. Thank God, these ones do drag. But, and then we're on to the 4 short ones.
Okay.
All good working tank.
How was that?
That was good. Hated it while I was doing it, but now I've got it done. I'm really happy. Felt fast. I don't know if I'm just fit and ready or whether my carbon footprint. I don't know how my carbon footprint is. My carbon plates helped, but sport mode's over now. Let's get into relax mode. Eh? Change your glasses.
Okay.
Maybe we'll put Smooth FM on, aren't we?
Yeah.
Wind down after that. And then last couple, I definitely felt that gel wearing off.
Mm-hmm.
But it were enough just for that short burst then. And I think it was about 34 to 38 minutes worth of work.
Yeah,
So-
so said about 5k.
Yeah, so
3 mile hills.
a 12 round fight is 36 minutes, so that's pretty much right. I think, in fact, actually, this fight I've got coming up is only 10 rounds, so it's only half an hour, so we've got plenty in tank. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. If there's any other kind of content you want to see, drop it in the comments below.